Hi-ho, Tudor-minded people. It's Philadelphia Carrie for Tudor Time Machine. The word I share with you this week is bark. Oh, Tudor-philes, I have heard the most extraordinary news at court, and my intelligencer is the French ambassador, Paul de Foix. It is astonishing even to moi. I shall tell you. It was Friday last, and the time between meals had set my belly rumbling. After consideration, I concluded a sweetmeat would give me strength to serve my majesty admirably for the rest of the day. I made my way to the kitchen, and returning, delicacies in hand, I did catch sight of this ambassador, Paul de Foix, darting into a pantry. Jesu! I rose in my steps. What does he? Whispered my Jane. I hushed her. The pantry door closed, and I did glide to stand beside the door, listening as voices rose and fell. The word Scotland came loud and clear, and then the word love, but not love as if it were a delightful thing, but love as if it were a very distressing question. I heard steps approaching the door, and it swung open. Your slipper! Cried Jane, and she threw herself at my foot just as de Foix emerged. Oh my, her quick-wittedness is yet another reason I cannot rid myself of this girl. Lady, he said. We bowed, but he stumbled over Jane. We collided, and I dropped my sweetmeat on the floor. Itikins! Let me help you, he said, and bent to brush the crumbs from the ground and into Jane's hands. You are in a hurly-burly, sir. I hope you have had no news that preys on your mind. Indeed, I have discovered a love match that I have much interest in. I smiled cunningly. Is it your own? He denied it. I pressed him. A love match of which the Queen will not approve? He made a coughing, laughing sound and said that the Queen would never condone this match. His voice made me wonder. Did he wish this love match? Would it benefit his Catholic kingdom of France? I desired to know more. Say it is not one of the ladies of the court. My heart breaks when a lady marries against the Queen's will. I have seen the young man flee in a bark up the Thames. I tell you, lady, I believe this match does desire the disapproval of the Queen. I thought it best to appear a lady of no wit, and I said, Where could such a match take place? In the forest of Arden? But he scoffed and said, In the land just north. Is not the kingdom of the Irish to our north? I asked. Scotland, he said. Scotland is to the north, and the cousin would marry the son of a lady who would once be queen. Go on. No one is born to the Queen but our Elizabeth. God has decreed it. Yet I knew he spoke of Lord Darnley, for his mother, the Countess of Lennox, was once looked on as heir to the throne of England. My Queen must know, and she would favour me all the more. Perhaps I can stop this marriage between Queen Mary of Scots and Lord Darnley.
How now, Tudor-philes? What think you? If you're new here, I'm Gage.
I'm Jessica.
And we're here with Philadelphia Carrie for Tudor Word of the Week.
Don't miss a word, and listen to the Tudor Time Machine Story Project. So diverting. And I pray bid you tell a ningle and ring the little YouTube bell.
Tudor-philes, thank you for listening. Every one of you has the wit of Rosalind and the heart of Cordelia.
Don't be shy about writing to Philadelphia on YouTube or suggesting words, because we love hearing from listeners.
How do you spell our Tudor Word of the Week, Philadelphia?
It is spelled B-A-R-K, but it is not the of a dog.
No, in Tudor times, bark meant a small ship. It was just a general term for all sailing vessels of a small size.
So, Philadelphia, did you get in a bark to sail to Scotland to stop the marriage of Mary and Darnley?
I don't know about getting from London to Edinburgh by boat. That does not seem like the best way. Personally, I prefer a train.
There are no trains, you noddy, and you well know I might not be able to stop this marriage. I fear that Gretch Frenchman will disclose all to the Queen. Oh, I fear her February face, full of frost and storm. Should I tell her that I heard the news? Philadelphia, maybe you should take a bark out of London to avoid court until the news about the wedding is out. Actually, my favorite Shakespearean wedding sonnet uses the word bark.
It's Sonnet 116.
That is not a sonnet about marriage, but a sonnet about love and the unyielding nature of love.
Did your love for R.B. have an unyielding nature?
Well, I loved him. I avouch it did.
Well, it is a beautiful sonnet. Why don't you say it for us, Philadelphia?
Very well. I shall forget my problem with the Queen and this terrible marriage, and I shall say a sonnet. Let me not to the marriage of true minds admit impediments. Love is not love, which alters where it alteration finds, or bends with the remover to remove. Oh no, it is an ever fixed mark that looks on tempests and is never shaken. It is the star to every wandering bark, whose worth's unknown, although his height be taken. Love's not time's fool, though rosy lips and cheeks within his bending sickle's compass come. Love alters not with his brief hours and weeks, but bears it out even to the edge of doom. If this be error and upon me proved, I never writ, nor no man ever loved.
Wow. It is the star to every wandering bark. It's such a beautiful way to say love is the North Star to all who are lost in love. It's not about marriage, you're right, but it is about being constant.
Are you feeling romantic, Gage?
I guess so.
I am so looking forward to finding constant love again. I do enjoy forever love.
Temporarily forever.
Indeed. Oh, take heed, Tudorphiles. Add some 16th century sauce to your vocabulary with bark. Find your way to love. Listen in next time. Don't miss a word. And subscribe on YouTube. Help Tudor Time Machine become a huge presence on the web. And don't forget to give me a like.